Hi, I've been super busy today, and that is kind of saying a lot, but also not a lot. Welcome to the Sunday hey stream. Technically it is Sunday. Hey, I'm not counting it as Monday until the sun comes up. And yeah, hopefully you have all been having a wonderful weekend. I have had a time, and I'm going to tell you about it in no one's favorite segment, and life update that nobody asked for. So, yesterday, it was pretty much, work was pretty much fine, except for the fact that felt like I was in constant competition with my own coworkers about the position of, or like, not the position, the cleanliness of everything I just did. Because it was a little bit crowded on, Saturday, lots of things moving around, bit crowded. And no matter what happened, every time I made progress on actually cleaning, like sweeping the floor, for example, I swept the floor, and then they would move something, and then I would have to sweep that part, and then they'd come back, and then I'd have to sweep again. Just a lot of sweeping at my job. And then, closer to the end of my shift, someone who I have never seen before, starts dealing with product and stuff. But as they're doing they're doing that task, they are holding the doors open and putting their fucking fingers against the glass that I had just cleaned. So needless to say, I was a little bit annoyed about that, and I was very passive aggressive about it because why wouldn't I be? Hey, I just cleaned that, and you are smudging it. And the door, if you hold the door open all the way and if you hear a click, you can just let it go and the door will stay open. And you don't even need to drag everything forward. You can just go back there and push and use a step ladder. And yeah, also had to deal with annoying people while driving home, but that is usually the case. Anyway, as for today, I woke up to a fun power outage, so naturally I just crawled back in bed, grabbed my phone, and just started watching some stuff. After that, day was pretty much normal. I made my way over to my grandma's house to set up some projects. Realized that apparently there was an enigmatic recollection in the Vestal cloak for sale from the Hololive store, closer to the start of the month, but it has since pre-orders have ended, so kind of sad about that, not gonna lie. Hey, but we'll figure that's something we will hopefully be able to make, because when you don't, because something I don't know. And also did a couple of stuff in this game, did a Hollow Zero run. I got through an event, saw Vivian in her swimsuit, not in any weird ways. And oh yeah, the big thing, I have been clearing out tabs. Yeah, because I've had several hundred tabs open across both of my monitors, and I figured, all right, enough is enough. Let's get this cleaned up. And then I got it cleaned up. So that is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Granted, there's still a fuckload to open, but it is a much more manageable amount, and I can get it down further. Anywho, also, alright, good. We are, in fact, not muted, and I have not just been talking into the void, so I don't have to repeat myself. Also, surprisingly, we actually have a bitrate right now. Hooray! I guess having less tabs open actually is helping with that. Anyway, we are continuing with our story, Tales of the Dreamless. I could not have phrased that any more that was a very awkward line read. Anyway, we're continuing with Lucia's agent story because I want polychrome, because more polychrome means more pulls for Idhari. Granted, I only have enough for about 110 pull right now, but we'll figure that out later. The night horror seems to have appeared again. Lucia must go find her sleepwalking tribe members. Alright, little bit of a weird. Alright, I guess it would make sense. You never needed a bedtime You'll never need a bedtime alarm at home. After all, Wise's reminders are more reliable than any clock. But tonight, a familiar visitor will be coming over. And now Belle's sitting on a chair. Lucia sent a message, but didn't really explain what's going on. I'll ask her again when she gets here. I can ignore Wise's curfew and stay out late having fun. Again. As promised, your midnight visitor arrives in the dead of night once again. Oh, kind of appropriate considering we did start stream around midnight. Oh, the serious music.
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
No, we must go fast.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night horror has returned. Our old
Nani?
chieftain. He sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow, and no one's seen him since.
That's bad.
What? Was it an accident?
Lucia falls silent for a moment, still trying to gather her thoughts.
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror.
I'll be honest, I was only half paying attention there. Chieftain, night horror, night watchers, volunteer sleep.
They promised
Okay.
they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers, and if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's safety, the chieftain said no. Not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
Okay. Yeah, that's suspicious.
That sounds suspicious. Do you think those people were involved? Since they got turned down, they forced the chieftain to sleepwalk? But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain.
Excuse me?
No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe.
It
It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror. And following the fate of all night watchers, returned to the Hollow's embrace. Something's definitely off here.
Alright, no extra fancy dialogue.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me.
Fancy.
And I still remember his words. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest.
Alright, that's certainly a worldview.
So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why.
Alright, so do we have a game plan? We're just going in. Great. Also, I learned that Ellen is actually like a pretty decent addition to this little team right here. Being if I had Ellen and also Itari, that would mean I would have a surprisingly good ice team. Well, a secondary ice ether team. Because I already have I have my main one. This could be the backup, but unfortunately, don't have Ellen, don't have Itari. Anyway, we don't need it. We don't need a third one. Probably could, but I won't. This is the spot I was told about earlier. But this area, why does it look so familiar? You've been here before? I think so. Let me think here. This seems to be near a path Chestnut often takes. I've run into her a few times before. Weird. Is it really just a coincidence? Anyway, let's search around for any traces of the chieftain. Any trace the chieftain may have left. That was... all of a sudden, Lucia was faced with herself.
A crossroads. I see marks by the roadside. Let's check them out.
Alright, first, unremarkable vegetation. Thankfully, there are these plants that haven't been corrupted yet. All this fluffy, dense moss around here, it would take at least a month to grow this thickness and height. There's no sign of broken or trampled branches on any of the plants either. and there's definitely been no one in that viney area. They're covered in tiny thorns. No way anyone would be able to get through there safely. Hollow botany? You know so much. This isn't the right way. Let's go look elsewhere. Scattered footprints. Strange marks. I've taken a look. There are different there are different indents from fiery serpent explosions. Footprints left by a Huskron, imprints from far Bounty's great shields, and marks covered by when Archivore set down his legs nearby. But no sign of humans, no neatly dressed investigators, no barefoot hollow raiders, and certainly no shoe-bearing ethereals. Nothing. How can you tell all that? Well, I believe you. Yeah, let's check out another spot. So it's probably the human and looking footprints. Lucia carefully examines the footprints on the ground. Hard to believe we almost missed such obvious clues. Well, I saw them, but I like getting everything. It should be this way. Don't you want to take another look? Are you sure it's the chieftain? Well, to be optimistic, I think these look like footprints left by members of the Night Watcher tribe searching for the chieftain after he went sleepwalking and disappeared. Besides, this area is usually deserted, yet there are multiple sets of footprints, all fresh and undisturbed by ethereals. Even if it wasn't about the chieftain, we should still check it out. Alright. I keep clicking in the stick like that's gonna make me go faster. No, I have to hit X to go fast. Also, just had to check to see if those boxes are breakable.
Seem kinda riled up today.
Huh? How do you know that? They all look the same to me.
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Whoa, you can tell?
This is fun. Also, angles game. Angles. And I also did do a bit of leveling up. Also, oh yeah, well you can't tell, but I was very close to out of Denny's. Like, I only had like 2,000 left over. Alright. You look interesting.
It's a hater. You actually know this ethereal? Wait, did the chieftain?
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
Oh, go chieftain, I guess.
Ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following.
Oh, great.
If you're calling it good news, it's good news.
This is perfect.
But first we need to deal with this little
Also,
troublemaker. It's me.
little... the dude is a goddamn stand user. What do you mean? I've been... Alright. And... hammer tentacles. Big pain for you in particular. Yay! Lucia walks around the area and finds new markers, which seems to put her more at ease. I hate to break it to you, but that ethereal we just saw was definitely a hater. They were all Exaltus priests before turning into ethereals. Why? From what I know, making hater requires some prep work, so to speak. It's the Exaltus exclusive cheese made with unique techniques and extra long fermentation. Sorry, I suddenly lost my appetite for cheese too. Let's talk about something more cheerful. The people who came to rescue a chieftain left a mark. It means something like he's all right now and everyone's gone back. But something seems off around here. Better get out quick. That's sure some efficient mark. I didn't even notice there was a mark. Sometimes night watchers encounter more troublesome situations in the Hollow. To let our kin know about our predicament, we've established a unique and comprehensive system of markers. The message left behind this time, it matches what I felt. So should we head out now? Oh, let's take a look around. Hold up, I got this feeling that something's making ethereals around here restless. Look carefully, we might find something good. I haven't seen Chestnut today. What I mean is, since the chieftain is fine, we should continue our previous research until we get new information. If I remember correctly, there should be an ethereal around here that'd be perfect for research. That would be Chestnut, right? You just want to play with Chestnut, huh? Yep. Well, at least you're honest. Also, I can't stop looking at myself. Lucia keeps scanning the surroundings, wondering why the ethereals are acting so strangely.
No other clues nearby, huh?
All of a sudden, we're in comic book mode. Also, clatter.
Oh, what was that?
What was that?
Huh?
Before the hyena come? Woof!
Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you?
Hmm?
Come on, let's follow her.
Hold on, just like that?
I mean, if she's not attacking.
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
She looks so happy.
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean Chestnut.
Swoosh!
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through.
I don't... Do they understand you?
Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Also, that's an angle. And coming in with the big stick.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
All right, Belle, you need to do more training. Skid.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Bow bow.
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something.
I mean, she didn't like the chew toy, but we first got.
Are we finally here?
Up.
Wait, that's... Kieran? And what's that beside him?
Hmm? Wait, so you are legit friendly? Before Lucia could wake Kieran, more excited ethereals come swarming in, and Chestnut seems to want to join the fight. Hey, Chestnut! I must be dreaming. So, a hottie that's helping us beat up other ethereals? Watch out, Chestnut! Here I come! We have a puppy! Alright, be careful. It probably doesn't really matter. Yeah, don't worry, Chestnut's got that one covered.
My aim is true.
Hooray! It takes some time to wake up Lucia's fellow Night Watcher. I mean, he seemed wide awake during combat.
Kieran, are you okay?
And you actually have something vaguely resembling a design.
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. I came here to see if there were any clues. what about you? Did you also sleepwalk into this hollow?
I don't really remember.
No memory?
I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me up, I had no idea I was here.
Okay, I don't want to assume anything, so I'm just gonna say quiet.
It's pretty late. Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off.
I don't know. I saw him as a friend, but maybe he didn't see me the same way. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the hollow, he was the one who saved me.
Wait a minute. What about the guy? Do you think that has to do with that investigator from part 1?
Lucia knows. When things go south in the hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned. It's rare for anyone to turn back for us.
Why are you kind of smiling? What? Why?
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like you're some kind of freak?
Especially when the ethereals come swarming, it really becomes apparent that we're Night Watchers. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher in a helmet doesn't look that different from a frenzied maniac or a vicious striker.
That might mean you need new helmet designs.
That's crazy. But there's something strangely funny about it, too. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at it.
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. When panic hits, those so-called teammates usually choose to abandon us first.
Yep.
And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack you. Just hide here. We'll come back for you when we can."
And then they never do.
Most of the time, no one comes back for us.
Yeah, I just said that.
That's why, after that guy saved me, I really thought he was a true friend.
Excuse me?
I understand what you mean. But has he been acting strange lately?
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night horror. And really digging into things like how we communicate with ethereals. Does that count?
I mean, I guess if it's someone who's not a Night Watcher, that would count as a bit strange.
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah, he saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. After that, he got it into his head that Night Watchers must be able to communicate with ethereals. It has the power to calm them down.
Well...
By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals, isn't that your specialty, Lucia?
I mean, her summon is... her ultimate is summoning a big ether ethereal. So, Also, I am vaguely distracted, but I'm usually vaguely distracted, so hooray! Kieran points at Lucia's notebook and staff, looking confused.
You mean those ethereals I summoned? Oh, that wasn't me controlling them. That was just an optical delusion.
I mean, they seem to have some form of physical
I
presence.
layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks like they're there, but it's all just illusion.
Smoke and mirrors. Nacho with the smoking tricks.
I see. But what about this thing?
That's Chestnut. That's her dog. Kieran, all confused, points to Chestnut, who is crouching quietly nearby.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us. Wait, is it one of your illusions too?
No, she's real.
Ah, yes, totally.
Oh, guess we're not talking about that yet.
When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. But if you try to make her do something, she can be a little slow.
Don't worry, Chestnut, we're just lying right now. Lucia waves her staff at Chestnut, pretending to cast some kind of magic. Chestnut instantly starts wagging her tail and puts on a show. Ah!
This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too.
Well, she seemed happy with that.
I see. This ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of your illusions before, but this one... Seems like you've improved your skills again. Congrats.
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, you still can't really control ethereals. Does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals was never actually possible in the first place?
Again, distracted. Focus. I need to focus. Never possible in the first place, question mark?
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch ambushes.
I mean, yeah, but but that's also an ongoing investigation with us right now, so don't worry about it.
But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto could do.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment in a large area. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme to influence ethereal behavior.
Alright, so I guess Belle's no longer necessary for this conversation.
If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe suppressing or stimulating their ether activity levels could do the trick.
As expected from our ethereal expert. Have you seen anything like that before?
No, but the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated, as if they'd been provoked by something. Do you think it could be because of this device? And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate with ethereals, or to test how much they can control them?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us? Using our ability to sleepwalk our lives? For research?
Well, that's not very ethical.
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night Horror and research how to communicate with ethereals.
Rude.
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during Hollow joint operations.
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. We need more leads, like figuring out what this strange device actually does.
Oh yeah, hang on. So if they're... okay, I realize that it's probably just for the sake of gameplay, but if Lucia is a Night Watcher, or is she a Night Watcher, or is that just... Is her tribe the Night Watchers, or her Night Watchers just specific? I'll be honest, I kind of forgot. Anyway, but ethereals do attack her. Ethereals. I can talk good.
Okay. I'll keep you posted on what's going on back in the tribe.
All right. With that promise, Kieran takes his leave.
Weird little thing. Belle, come take a look at this thing.
Big stretch.
Let's scrub them away in one stroke.
Alright, so what? Can you not fully control your tentacles? Ether amplifier. My question is, how long until there's a mod to make Idari Ina? I'm not going to mod the game, mind you, because that'd be a bannable offense, but still. How long until that happens, you think? This device looks like some kind of ether amplifier? If I'm not mistaken, the way it channels ether is somewhat similar to my staff. Was that ethereal just now also an illusion? That would make it super special. Of course not. Those are real ethereals just now, even more agitated than usual. Lucia glanced at in the direction and Kieran went. Actually, my staff can indeed influence the behavior of ethereals. That's amazing. Influence how? Since my staff can knead ether into a ball, it occasionally emits an intense light that, like the core of an ethereal, blinding those ethereals that still have vision. Sorry, I just had to... Checking for mayhem. She's being a cat. If that ethereal isn't nice to me, I'll catch it off guard and bonk it on the head. Good. Bonk. Huh? Just kidding. I noticed you've been kind of out of it. Lost in thought 1 minute. Nervous, knocking nonsense the next. Feeling better now? No. I am very distracted. Let's talk about this machine first. Looks like it's what's making the ethereals around here so restless. If the chieftain's sleepwalking and Kieran's blackout, they're probably connected to whoever put this thing here. But who could have done this? The person behind it all? Could they also know about the staff passed down from our ancestors? Wait, looks like more ethereals are coming. You and Lucia turn to the source of the sound. A familiar figure comes into view. Chestnut is back and brought along the cushion from before. Aww.
Chestnut?
Good hottie.
Wow, you like this pillow, don't ya? Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Oh, cool.
Who will come to? Me? It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
Yay. You know, it is kind of cute when it's not trying to kill us. At Chestnut's enthusiastic invitation, you pet its head and tail. Aww. It's just as hard as you imagine, and you can even feel all the violent ether flowing through its body. But this violent ether forms such a friendly puppy. It's truly fascinating. No wonder Lucy always wanted to find a way to coexist peacefully with ethereals. Mayhem, I'm not opening the door. Freya's not even in here. If the door stays closed, Freya doesn't come in. After you and Lucia spent quite a while playing with Chestnut, you reluctantly say goodbye and return to Phylum Heights. Throat clearing. Dawn approaches. It's about time. Lucia usually leaves, but she seems to be deep in thought about something. Lucia, what's on your mind?
Oh, it's nothing.
It's probably something.
I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff.
'Cause you're special and also a character.
If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the longest in the Hollow. Or someone who's best at taking down ethereals, right?
So Cedar Miyabi, got it.
Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest, but I don't exactly have any other qualities that stand out.
You really know the ethereal, and you really know the...
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror. Giving it to the person who understands the night horror best totally makes sense.
Hmm.
That does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, logic.
Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. For decades, our chieftains have used it to fend off ethereals and protect our people from hollow disasters.
Wait, so does that mean you're next in line for chieftain or something? I mean, probably not, but...
But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them. Even among the Night Watchers, some say I've strayed too far from tradition.
Okay, that's probably why you left. But why?
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before, but what made you want to study them in the first place?
Huh.
Ethereals. Some are born from the hollow itself. Some are the continuation of life in the hollow.
Uh-huh. It's not exactly a fun way to get there, but that you do still technically live, just not as you.
Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the hollow. Others are quite literally the people we once knew.
Uh-huh.
I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity and identity in the hollow, is there really no way to bring them back?
I mean, not to bring up something that just happened, but your dad seemed to temporarily regain his mind at the end.
If we see the hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are, I don't think anyone can wipe out every last hollow.
No matter how much Miyabi claims she will.
But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the hollow itself could answer us, then maybe there's still a chance to bring our lost loved ones home.
Yeah, optimism.
We can't change what's already happened, but maybe we can still move toward a future where we no longer have to live in fear of the hollow.
Okay, this does sound vaguely like what the Exaltus want, but at least she sounds a bit more, like, not as... She sounds less extreme about it.
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the old chieftain gave you that staff because he believes in your search for the truth.
Is that so?
Lucia may have said a lot of confusing things, but she doesn't seem to be too bothered herself.
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure everything out just by thinking. Let's not stress ourselves out.
Correct. Gummy.
So much has happened tonight. I'm exhausted. I should head home and get some rest.
Yeah, you should, and try not to sleepwalk.
But I'm sure we can find out more about the Chieftain and Kieran. Once I hear something new, I'll let you know.
I'm looking forward to it. Maybe because it's both the Chieftains and Kieran are safe. Excuse me, sorry. Lucia hums a cheerful tune as she walks away. It's hard to believe I've actually touched an ethereal, a living ethereal, moving, and it let me pet it of its own volition. Lucia is so amazing. This is so exciting. What kind of adventure will she take me on next? Well, let's figure it out. But I'm just feeling a bit sleepy. If I head back now, I should make it in time to eat the breakfast Wise brought, right? Wise bought, right? I'll sleep after eating. Leave the story. Hooray! Hooray! And alright, that took us another 30-ish minutes. Probably would have taken us a bit less time if I wasn't distracted. But I am distracted, because I always have all the stimulation going on at once. And somehow it's still not enough. Anime Tales of the Dreamless Tres. While stopping the conspiracy with Chestnut, Lucia heard echoes coming from the hollow. And after this, we're also probably going to just run through this, because it's just going to be a bit of story, and then yeah, 4 battles, and then the end of the story. Not exactly super long. And then after that, there's also some other stuff we can do. But in the meantime, back into immersive storytelling. As I start to feel a bit of pressure, but we can always just pause if we need to. While wandering around Phylum Heights, you run into Itari. Now this is a rare visitor. Oh, this is a rare visitor. Lucia said she had something super amazing to tell us tonight, so she asked us to meet her at Mystic Wares. But before she could say a word after rushing here, she got a message from some message from someone called Kieran and just left right away. Yuzaha and the others were also completely confused, but since their families were waiting, they headed back home. I thought, though I think you might know what's really going on. I do. What else did she say? If you know about it, then I can rest easy. Lucia says she and Chestnut are waiting for you and wants to meet you. Wants you to meet them at this spot. Itari hands over a page with notes, clearly hastily written and torn from Lucia's notebook. I'm on it. Let me tie it up real quick. I'll be right there. Let's wait until you get back, then you can tell me what really happened. Alright, well technically you have been around for it, but don't worry about it. Whatever she ditched us for had better be worth it, or else she's going to have to treat us to Yamcha Sin at the very least. Yeah. You sound kind of like Yuzaha when you said. Yuzaha was the one who said that, wasn't she? I can't hide anything from you. We'll wait outside the hollow for you to bring Lucia back. But who is Chestnut, her new dog, who is also a hottie? And yeah, you're literally tagging along. What do you mean? And unfortunately...
I guess this outfit ain't too bad. The blue bandages are kind of annoying, though. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, he's only level 20, level 55 is the base, so probably shouldn't...
Let's start the experiment.
We'll just keep going with this. Sorry, distracted again. Oh, hi, Chestnut. Look, our little guide is in position. Woof woof. You're so smart. No matter how many times you look at it, this whole thing feels so weird. Belle, what are you muttering about? Oh, we're deep in Lemnian Hollow now. Even I've never been here before. If that investigator really is hiding here, plotting something, I wonder how Kieran managed to track him down. Never mind that for now. The terrain around here is pretty tricky, so stick close to me and our guide, Chestnut. Chestnut seems particularly excited. Seems like she was pretty happy with that hollow adventure last time. Ah, that's nice.
Let's just follow Chestnut.
All right.
Whether it's the suspicious investigator we saw earlier, or Chestnut should remember their scent.
Yeah, scattered documents. Damn it. Chestnut left a claw mark here, some scattered doc. Not bad, Chestnut. Markings really help. To be honest, if someone can spot those claw marks, then they probably wouldn't miss these documents either. Oh, I get it. Lucia's trying positive reinforcement and dog training. Wait, what's written here? It's about Chestnut. From a reliable source, a smaller than average hottie, usually active in the Time-Sworn Hills area. After repeated observation, it can be confirmed that the target displays affection and almost no hostility towards non-ethereal beings. It appears that communication with the target is possible. Chosen as the research subject, the capture plan is as follows. The document is vague, but it's almost certain that they're talking about Chestnut. Heck, some parts even mention Lucia. Just as I thought, that person was after Chestnut from the very beginning. We need to find them, quickly. And what does reliable source mean? Could someone be feeding them information about Chestnut? Then we don't get to hear what Belle was talking about. Yeah. Right, back to you. Yeah, don't mind me, guys. A broken phone. And not even a broken phone. It's a broken flip phone. In this time period? A phone that was left behind in a hurry. Damaged, but not fatally. What the? It looks like a person's phone. Should we check it out? Lucy immediately turns the phone on, so she does know how to use electronics. Thank you for your referral. Our collaboration has been going quite well. However, allow me to bring the news of that hottie to that gentleman. I'll be seeing you next time. Oh no, even if we have the chance to meet again, you'll likely won't recognize me anymore. So farewell. What does that mean? Looks like his partner betrayed him. Perhaps we'll find out. Huh? You mean the guy who accused us of siding with ethereals may have already turned into an ethereal? Are you okay? It's not your fault. Are you really upset? No, it's not that. I'm just thinking, if we'd saved him in time, wouldn't it be fun to see the face of that person who is so eager to say their final farewell? Damn it. Why didn't you let me heal? And got summoned. Alright. Good chestnut. Alright, fight big miasma plants. A lost briefcase. And another one of those things. Chestnut seems to have torn open a briefcase here. The thing inside it likely also belongs to the investigator. I'm not sure what happened, but that person, or ethereal, must be nearby. Oop. Have Dullhands always had tails?
Yeah, you were right, Lucia. He's close.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow.
Ding. Alright, bit of extra healing.
Yeah. Careful. This attack is gonna be tricky. The ending's already written.
Hey, you know what?
Amidst the ice.
Ultimate!
I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yep. We know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now.
You are probably correct about that. Wait, no attacking the doggo.
Leave it to me.
Alright. Ether amplifier.
Well. The device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
You traitor!
As expected from one of my own.
So, why betrayal?
So much for being close to the ethereals. When it's time to strike, you don't even flinch, do you?
Kieran?
Legasp!
Oh, did I surprise you?
Well, you were never gonna be a playable character, so I guess it would make sense for you to be a bad guy, considering you actually have, again, something vaguely resembling a character design.
Honestly, I was more surprised by you and the old man.
Old man?
You mean the chieftain? He sleepwalked into the Hollow because of you?
Yeah, I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But nope, he's swallowed by Lemnian Hollow just like anyone else.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, an explanation would be appreciated.
Because he was just a coward, standing in the way. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about it, He acted like he was some righteous hero and told me off like I was some kind of traitor.
Well, what exactly was the offer?
You are a hypocrite, just like him. No wonder he gave the staff to you.
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, even if it means hurting others.
Whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets. The Night Watcher's power was taken from the Ethereals to begin with.
Taken from the Ethereal? What do you mean?
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the Ethereals? What do you mean?
Well, well. Lucia didn't tell you? There's another version of how the Night Watchers came to be.
Ooh, more lore?
Our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could control other Ethereals. The entire tribe went after it, hoping to defeat it and seize its power.
Alright, well, seizing it sounds, you know, not great.
But when the Night Horror unleashed its final surge of energy, half the tribe turned into Ethereals on the spot. The rest barely survived. The only reason they were acknowledged by the Hollow was because they sacrificed their own kin.
Alright, this is it. So, multiple versions of the story. Got it.
That's just another ancient rumor.
Okay, is it ancient? Because, like, how far into the future is this? If that can be considered ancient.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you really believe you can strike a deal with the Ethereals and not pay the price?
I don't know. What is that? Yeah, what does it have to do with anything?
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now. What exactly are you trying to say?
Yeah, can we get to the part where we fight your robot?
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just because the Ethereals don't attack us, those who live in the city see us as freaks. Like we're invisible. Like we don't matter. When disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the hollows, we're always the ones they abandon first. Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been safely relocated to New Eridu. And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies of our own kin, crying as we counted who didn't make it. Tell me, did anyone come for us?
I mean, I can't tell you.
Lucia, don't you want to change our lives for the better?
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the cost of our people's lives.
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the Ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing. We should use this gift to earn power, to gain recognition. Isn't that what we deserve?
Okay, so you're the kind of person who's just like, you're crazy person.
If it means a better future for everyone, then what do a few sacrifices matter?
All right, now you're talking like an Exaltus. You gotta go down.
The price you're paying for that future. Is it really your so-called gift? Or is it the lives of your own kin? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive? A stamp of approval from New Eridu? Or something else?
Or do you just want power?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. It's nothing compared to what we gave up when we first fought the Night Horror. Besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects and stronger allies to back me. Everything's going smoothly now.
Uh-huh.
Better test subjects. Are you talking about me?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself.
I mean, is
I
she?
too used to think you were some kind of prodigy, summoning Ethereals out of thin air.
She doesn't seem full of herself to me.
But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick, putting on cheap tricks, hiding behind research, while running away from your fate. I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut or the staff?
Obviously both.
Well, you're getting neither. Fuck you.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still have the nerve to ask for it? And Chestnut is my friend. She is a free ethereal. I will not let you take her away.
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all before. The Night Horror is watching over the conflicts, gifts from your dreams.
Sorry, distracted. Anyway, gifts from your
You've
dreams.
never even dreamed of the Night Horror. You are just making up stories to hide the fact that it never chose you. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped up. And I'm here to fix that. It's time things go back on track now.
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say, and I won't let you hurt anyone else just to feed your ambition.
Yeah, fuck you.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my only backup plan, did you?
Can we stop yapping and just get to the part where you kick your teeth in?
Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my research generously. They've even thrown in a little extra firepower.
Oh, you mean that big mech we're gonna dismantle?
So hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. And you, my new test subject. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly before I put you to use.
So bored.
Yeah, enough talky. Now we get to fighting. No, get parried, idiot.
You should go learn from Spectre.
Wait, who's Spectre? Whee! Get parried. Rude. Whee! Hey. You know what?
It's the ending.
Haha, F you.
The name of the night, adversary.
I do enjoy how her hood goes up when she uses her ult.
Story ends here. Into the frozen abyss.
This is a lot. Get lost, idiot.
Here, watch out! Starlight Shine, break the dawn.
Wait, don't land on the dog.
When
Ow. Why are you like that? Yeah, your aim sucks. Alright, that's just rude.
Strawberry, this one's mine. Laser shadow. As for shadow.
How dare you? Why'd you go over there? You know what?
Cuties, crush them.
Jump them. Excuse me. And get lost. Cutscene.
So, looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Ah.
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows.
Yeah, support. Gets warmed. Wait, they have energy attack? Decapitation!
The art illusions? The real ethereals? You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call.
Yeah. Good dog.
You freak!
And that's why she's the goat. And I'm not just saying. Good, because she's a goat.
Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror, how'd you end up being defeated by a freak and a little hot tea?
I underestimated you.
No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift.
Who?
You always saw our abilities in the Hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the Hollow and chose their machine instead.
Alright. Big righteous speech.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies, but when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
Wow, that's not what she said at all. Also, Lucy has never stood by while ethereals were hurting people.
Yeah, that's right.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the Hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
That's only part of it.
Yeah, you're not seeing the big picture.
I want to find it, to speak with it, to try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Because, I mean, if you have time for side quests, you may as well. Chestnut lets out an annoyed sneeze from the side.
Wait, what about Chestnut? There's still so much we haven't figured out about her.
Chestnut, I might never be able to fully understand you. This is probably goodbye for us.
Aww. The sneezing stops abruptly, replaced by a soft, eager whimpering.
You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they already know about Chestnut, don't they?
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an ethereal that could talk to humans. He's very interested. So, make your choice, Lucia. Stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed? Or let her go deeper into the hollow and never see her again.
But I like Chestnut.
No need for threats. I know what you mean. People like us, strange, sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our own, it's nearly impossible to find someone else who's just as special, a real friend. Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with genuine kindness, some patience, and a little passion.
Yeah, friendship.
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, wasn't that what Karen said? The way to get puppies to like you?
All right. So her name is pronounced Karen. Got it.
Friends.
Family.
You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally replying right before bed?
Hey, listen. Some people are just like that, okay?
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, and I'm standing right here. I stayed up way past my bedtime to be here. Don't act like I'm invisible.
Yeah.
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in different moments, but that doesn't keep me and my friends apart.
Yeah. Because sometimes you just gotta... Because sometimes you can just not talk for years and then pick it up like nothing happened.
Now, before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, Chestnut, and hand you over to public security, I've got one last question.
Fire away.
That ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
Side effects may include...
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt a strange power surge through me. In this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that. But what's the price?
You think that machine summoned those hotties? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And as your tribesman, I didn't feel anything unusual. Maybe it's time you face it. You're just something that can't be explained. You're a...
Yeah.
Oh, wait. If that word is all you've got left, then maybe just stop talking.
Yeah, maybe shut.
Freak!
Heh.
Hey, okay, I'm sorry. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times, and it feels like getting brushed by Sordidus's tentacles. Ugh.
Sordidus. Okay.
Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Our tribe isn't some lawless land.
Yeah, get arrested, idiot.
Now, it's time to say goodbye.
Reluctantly, Chestnut turns to face Lucia. Chestnut is exhausted from the battle, but somehow she's made her way back to the small pillow Lucia gave her. They lock eyes, both alive, both relieved, and neither ready to say goodbye. Excuse me. The art's pretty, though.
He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go.
And her tail's wagging.
Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you, but don't hurt them. If we're lucky, maybe we'll meet again.
Yes, please meet again.
Good girl, Chestnut. Go on.
And she's keeping the toy.
I will never forget you.
Lucia watches as the little ethereal trots off with the pillow in its mouth. That gentle, puppy-like hottie feels like a dream, as if it never existed in this time and space at all.
I already miss you.
But deep within the hollow, a strange creation awakens once more. An adventure. After an adventure that defies all instincts and natural order, it returns to its body. This was a fruitful journey, returning with a name and a gift given and by a new friend. Now it returns to watching the Night Watchers who gain powers from it. Wait, so the Night Horror's been watching us the entire time? That's effing creepy. And not in a scary way. Lucia said she needs to deal with Kieran first, and we'll be back in a bit. So sleepy. Let's take a break. So much has happened. Wonder how Chestnut is doing. Will you ever see her again? Hopefully. I want to see her again. After taking a short break, you are woken up by your phone's notification sound. Sure enough, it's a message from Lucia. No beep boop. Talk with Lucia about everything. And the other members of the Spook Shack, not here, unfortunately. Who's going to the Hollow this night at night? Belle, you're finally here. Are you all alone?
I borrowed a vacant house from Monato, so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up. An officer who's familiar with our tribe's affairs.
Alright, that's convenient. Also, Monato just has an entire vacant house. What do you mean?
That investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person. But Kieran still has to take responsibility.
Right. I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking, isn't there still something we haven't figured out?
Maybe?
Yeah. We still don't know anything about Kieran's
Oh yeah, that.
ally.
That's true.
There might still be someone out there waiting to take advantage of the Night Watchers.
Well, we just gotta keep a sharp eye out then.
It's unsettling.
Unnerving, even.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course. Even if I won't be seeing Chestnut as often anymore. And I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the Hollow who can actually communicate with humans.
I'm sorry, we've been taking videos this whole time?
Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going. I've made some real progress this time.
Progress. Oh, you mean the staff, right? It really came through this time.
Yeah!
Yay.
See, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the Hollow responded to me.
Wait, so what exactly happened to the other hotties? Did they just, like, disappear? Did they run off?
The Hollow said, let there be little hotties to help Lucia. And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy!
Congratulations, you're a proper summoner.
All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential.
Yeah, that's always great.
You see, if the Hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the Night Horror too?
Potentially.
If you really could talk to the Night Horror, what would you ask?
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness and turning us into ethereals?
That feels like two questions, but okay.
But I want more than asking questions. I have bigger ambitions.
Alright, never hurts to be ambitious.
Maybe someday, everyone could hear the Hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it, so we won't have to live like nomads.
Yeah, two-part answer.
That answer is a long way off. But I think if anyone can reach it, it's you, Lucia.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still so much left to learn.
That is true. You're never done learning, even no matter how much everything tries to make it feel like you are.
Time for a break. And then the journey continues.
That is actually true. To deal with Kieran, Lucia had to return to the Night Watcher tribe and hadn't been in touch for several days. After going to bed early for a few days straight, you're actually starting to miss the feeling of staying up late. A few days later, at Suebian Temple late at night. Well, ever since you came to Yunque's summit and started following the same strict routine as our senior disciples, I haven't seen you stay up this late for so many nights. She just tapping away on her phone. That's nice. Don't tell me. You and Lucia made plans to become Night Watchers together. Why, your jokes are so lame. Yep, let's head out now. I don't believe Belle would go anywhere. I don't believe Belle would go anywhere she can't get Yamcha Scene and noodles. Oh, alright. Monato seems to be waiting for you in the outer courtyard. Go take a look. When you get back, we'll talk about what's been happening lately, and make sure you go to bed early tonight. Whatever you say. Tree. Also, hang on. Before we continue, something I noticed earlier. That is just an open roof. Why do we sleep with no? It's just like a part of the roof not there. What is the point of that? Why would you let air in? Like, I understand letting air in, but at the same time, if without a screen, what's the point? Anyway, hi Monato. Proxy, Lucia seems to be down lately. Yuza and the others think you might know what's up. Actually, we've seen her pose. Is she still sad about parting ways with that ethereal puppy? It's possible. Where's Lucia? I just saw her at Fluffy. Let's go over now. All right.
Lucia's always going on and on. Like, we gotta be friends with ethereals. We can never quite follow her train of thought.
Monato, stop pinning me against the wall.
As her human friends, everyone really likes her.
Don't take that out of context.
Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Stop shoving me. It's rude. All right. Well, there they are, but I'm not seeing the others.
Oh, miss, I remember you. Would you mind if I asked a few quick follow-up questions?
Oh, you mean the sturdy little pillow I bought here?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to know?
Thank you so much. So, did your puppy like it?
Yeah, she loved it.
Aw.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is, how's the wear and tear?
I mean...
Pretty worn out now.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. We'll keep improving the pillow's material. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any sturdier, I'm worried some smaller pups might hurt their teeth chewing on it.
That's fair. But Lucia, you wanna...
Chestnut is, well, a big girl. For most dogs, the material is already strong enough, I think.
Yeah.
All right, noted. And one last question. Has your pup shown any discomfort from the filler scent?
From the scent of the stuffing?
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup. Loves running around with that little pillow in her mouth.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us. We appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, no need to mention that Chestnut's a hottie.
Lucia, are you done talking?
Yeah, hi, we're also here now. Karen falls silent, staring at the tall, slightly intimidating canine Thyron standing before her.
Huh? What's with that look? What were you guys talking about just now?
After a whirlwind of explanations, you finally convince Karen the toy wasn't meant for Monato. Karen apologizes 6 times for the misunderstanding, then brings out the store's most popular dog treats and says Lucia take them.
Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
Canine Thyrans aren't puppies either.
Huge difference. Yeah, big difference.
Yup. Fierce canine tea. Either way, not your average little pup.
Little giggle. Bella's also cute. That's just something that needs to be said. Monto glares helplessly at his friends.
All right. Back on topic.
Yes, the A rank who has to babysit all the S ranks.
Congrats, Lucia. Your post is blowing up. At first I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories.
I mean, is that a bad thing?
Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
I mean...
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but...
But a Hati's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and its back legs can't really...
I mean, they can't... I mean, dogs can absolutely punch. Again, I defer you back to, like, when Walter got... he was fine. When the pit bull attacked him, he did end up getting a scratch off. That, again, and Walter's fine.
Wait, this is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly.
Hey, well, would you care to enlighten us?
Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security.
Yay!
But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual Hati using just the staff and a notebook.
So is Karen just listening in on this conversation?
If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little Hatis appeared because the night horror was watching me again. Or was it because of Chestnut?
I mean, the flavor text seems to imply that it was the night horror, but you can't read the fourth wall stuff, so I don't know what to tell you. You can't hear me.
Do you think the night horror might not be an ethereal at all?
How would that work?
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are the sacrifices, right? The night horror doesn't seem like one of them. Then what could it be?
We need to have the big think.
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. It has to be something far more mysterious, some deeper creation of the Hollow itself. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. Like you said, the answers might be a long way off.
Yeah, but we'll get there eventually,
At
maybe.
least I can restart the research I put on hold.
What'd you put on hold?
So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?
You already promised why you'd sleep early today. Let's leave such night outings for next time. Lucia isn't disappointed. She happily waves to you, who and leaves, scribbling away on her little notebook. On her little book. In the night sky of the unknown, and on this dreamless journey, there are plenty more truths regarding the Hollows, waiting to be discovered by a siren girl full of curiosity. Hooray! So is that everything? That's everything! Not yet. Because we also gotta do this. However, YouTube. Get paused. I've returned from the piss. Anyway. We have a little bit of extra time. So we're gonna do Hero's Journal. Just because extra material is extra material. I want to write an adventure story. How did my seniors do it? Facing evil enemies, the heroes fearlessly embark on their adventurous journey. The demon lord was defeated by the heroes, and everyone lived happily ever after. Now that's what I call a perfect ending. But this is where the story ends. I should ask Belle about this. She knows everything. All of a sudden, all the things. I guess we're playing as Lucia, going to ask Belle a question. Also, but where's Ashwo? Ashwo, where are you? Stop. Why in your normal outfit? Hey, Belle, I'm about to write a spooky story. Wanna join me? Write a story? Like co-writing? Yep. Where this story goes in the end, and that's totally up to you. Stories, they usually start like this, right? Once upon a time, the bloodthirsty demon lord descended. I'm sorry, I just punched the mic. Descended upon the peaceful village, harming the once settled villagers those who remained fell into a state of fear and unrest. Witnessing this tragic scene, a brave Thyran hero decided to step up and rid the villagers of this menace. But fighting the demon lord wasn't easy. It was holed up deep in the wilderness with countless followers waiting to strike. So it's an adventure story. Shh. Do you think this Thyran hero can defeat the demon lord and restore peace to the village? Are we getting... I mean, let's find out. Lucia gains surge when performing a skill upgrade or aftershock. Deploy Agent Lucia. Complete commission within that much time. And we're bringing Monato. And not Sailor Boo. To make sure he could defeat the demon lord, the hero checked his weapon. He had no sharp spear, no gleaming sword, but he got the fangs and claws given by heaven to the Thyran and a brave heart. Monato glances at the massive weapon in his hand. Don't sweat the small stuff. Stories are always different from what's in real life. Besides that, he's got an awesome friend, one who is ready to join him on the quest to defeat the demon lord. Who's that? The role of this loyal friend will be played by me. Alright then, what would the brave hero and his loyal friend do? When would a brave hero and his loyal friend be ready to hit the road? It's kind of urgent. Let's say now. Yeah, sheer force when hold it. Yeah, wait a minute, it's daytime. Woo! And just Aura Farm. Yeah, no. Stop it. All of a sudden it feels a lot louder. Oh, you are so getting ulted. And
I'm going all in.
nice. The Thyran, with his valor, was unstoppable. After fighting through countless brutal battles, he finally stood before the demon lord. Even the fearsome demon lord was no match for him. Facing his defeated enemy, he raised his weapon without hesitation. But in his final moments, the dying demon lord suddenly cursed. Look at your eyes, your fangs, your claws. You think you've beaten me, but one day you'll meet the same fate as mine. The resolute hero, unfazed by the demon lord's words, instantly accomplished the heroic feat of slaying it. But that eerie smile on the demon lord's face before her submitting to execution, it filled him with unease. Got any plot twists? One day, not long after the hero discovered he was gradually transforming into the appearance of that demon lord, despite Despite his best efforts to explain, the once grateful villagers now went out of their way to avoid him. Wherever he went, he could hear whispered speculation and the sounds of people fleeing in terror. In the midst of turmoil, he found himself growing increasingly agitated and short-tempered, as if his soul was gradually slipping away. His companion, heartbroken by his condition, became determined to find a way to break this curse. Lucia, should I play along with your story? Like, give you some roars or something? Nope, no need. There won't be a hero scene for a while, and you'll get your turn to shine later. Alright, I get it. So, the newly crowned Demon Lord should go hang out somewhere deserted for now. Wipe out! And we're just kind of chilling. Yeah, combat itself, less than a minute. Yay, more Denny's. Bip. Onward to the next one. Don't do it. Don't you dare do it. Alright. And unsurprisingly, we're coming in with Idahari next. Question is, will we actually get some form of combination with the other members of Spook Shack? You know, the ones who are definitely not a couple. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Lucia and Yuzaha. Okay, so Yuzaha is here, but she's not involved yet. Lucia and Yuzaha are huddled together discussing the plot, TM. And that's how the last chapter went down. Now the hero's friend is off to find a way to break this curse. So what character do I need to play? Yuzaha, ever heard about... Yuzaha, ever heard about those tasty but poisonous mushrooms that make people trip when they eat them by mistake? Yeah, I've heard about that. Speaking of which, Kama is really good at identifying different mushrooms. There was legend among the Tanuki clan. Deep in the wilderness, there was this rare, mysterious mushroom that was supposed to be super delicious, and they said that if you eat it, you'd become smart and clear-headed. And so, the hero's friend invited the girl of the spirit Tanuki clan to set up together in search of the delicious mushroom. Ah, I get it now. Rare and mysterious mushrooms, huh? But there's something... but there's some beasts guarding them. Time for a thrilling fight scene. Yeah, we know how... Like, okay, so Idahari's here, but I guess since both Yuzaha and... Yuzaha and Lucia are both support, it wouldn't really make that much sense to have them in combat together. At least not until Alice is here. Whee! Woo! Hey, big guy. You look funky. Pretty sure we met you last time, but I forgot. Ding. Woo! We definitely... Fire away. You know what? Heh. Stay in the buff zone. After a quiet journey, the hero's friend managed to recover the precious mushroom for him. Of course, that girl of the spirit Tanuki clan was a super reliable partner. The hero's friend shoved the mushroom into its mouth. The former hero calmed down from his rage and agitation, but his gaze remained cold, like that of a wild beast. Just this mushroom alone didn't seem enough to fully awaken the hero. So, for everything else, we'll need some other friends to help out. But Maruto with that cold gaze. That feels like I haven't seen that in forever. I mean, you definitely would have seen it if you were involved in the plot of the chapter, but, for story reasons, it was a good idea for you to not show up. It is getting closer to 2 o'clock in the morning. Boop. And boop. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. It'll be a lot more satisfying when all of them are claimed at once. Yeah, 2 more combats. Rupture specialty. Okay, seriously, just give us the other 2. Let all of Spook Shack be together. Facing Lucia's eloquent speech, Itahari is visibly confused. For this part of the story, I need a sea monster to help me tell it. I'm no sea monster. You, though. Strawberry Parfait, listen to me. Alright, keep going. Facing the hero's cold gaze, the friend came up with a new idea. The Demon Lord has no emotions. If we can help the hero find his emotions again, maybe we can break the curse. I see. So what should we do? All denizens of the ocean know the tears of the sea monsters are precious ingredients for magical potions. Legend has it that sea monsters are cold and distant, and because they've locked away their emotions in their abandoned tears. All their existence, the joy of roaming and leaping in the sunlight, the fear of storms and undercurrents, the pain of parting with loved ones on shore, all of it was sealed within. And so, the hero's friend invited a beautiful sea monster to help search for the fallen teardrops. Alright, let's move out. You know what? Now stop. DMCA time. Oh boy, even more. And they're corrupted. Well, let's be honest, who isn't? Ow, how dare you? Whee! And gone. Wait, have we dealt with you already? Did we dealt with you? Yeah, we definitely dealt with you earlier. It's the fucking stand user. Sorry for being quiet, just kind of focusing. Oh. You know what? No. Yeah, you have a stand? I also have one. Why were you over there? Not sure why I... Oh, damn it. Could have gotten a bit of extra damage in there.
Now, little cuties, crush them!
Hooray! After quite a journey, the hero's friend may retrieve the sea monster's tears for him. That went pretty smoothly. The hero's friend forced the tears into his mouth. His gaze grew gentle, yet blank and childlike. Even after recovering his emotions and sanity, the hero still couldn't remember his past experiences, as well as forgetting his courage and adventures. Looks like this friend needs another helping hand to help the hero recover his memories. Well then, time for me to head out. We're just getting all the friends. Now, since everyone else has shown up, is Alice gonna, like, show up? Please? Please, game? Can we get the Benoit? Almost there. They're literally the same faction. What do you mean? Oh, when you're as a Rupture or Sun character. Sun or support. Why do neither of you have the thing? Like, you're literally the same faction. That does not make sense. Well, here's Alice, but she's not in combat. Good day, milady. Stop joking, Lucia. I've heard you tell a story about the hero, so what can I do for him? Yeah, I cannot get the pitch of Alice's voice. Sorry. Hey, to awaken the hero's memories, his friends searched everywhere for a solution. After spending countless hours and meeting countless people, she finally learned from an elderly man. In the noble's old manor, they kept the nectar of the 7-colored flower. Drink the nectar and your memories will return. Although the manor was abandoned, luck was on our side. A kind-hearted, noble young lady heard the hero's tale and offered to guide the hero's friend back to the manor's ruins to search for the nectar. I'm guessing things didn't go so smoothly. Like, maybe the manor's former glory attracted some greedy gangs. Now the young lady's blade will be drawn for her friends. Whee! Nice. Yeah, I've decided I don't like this guy in particular. Yeah, the guy back there can wait. And don't forget to do that. That boss, but the boss was not expecting just to immediately get jumped. Carefully. How dare you make me waste my thing? You know what? Gentleton. Oh, and you still have lightning damage? Fuck you. Also get frozen. Oh, thanks for the heal. Whee! I do enjoy how you can see the healing happening, you know, during the animation. Yes, I know that wasn't optimal. I don't care.
Wanna play a game?
And get shattered. Just like the last 2 times, the hero's friend successfully obtained that magical nectar. The hero took the flower nectar and downed it in one gulp. That must be super sweet, huh? Need some water? Right. Right. The hero took the honey water that his friend carefully prepared using the precious nectar and drank it in one gulp. That's more like it. It's time we wrapped up the story. Hey, do you think the story will end in a way that makes everyone happy? Hey, Lucia! Alright. Luckily, the hero finally regained his sanity, emotions, and memories and returned into his former self. After all, there are demon lords lurking in other places, harming innocent people. Now, the hero can once again embark on a righteous journey to vanquish evil. Phew, that's good. Lucia's story seems to be going pretty smoothly this time, quite different from those unsettling plots we've seen before. Everyone loves a happy ending, and I'm no exception. Really? That really implies a lot, doesn't it? Ooh, the longest combat, I think. Complete. At 2 o'clock in the morning. And yet we're still not 2 hours in the stream, because I had a very late start. And Hero's Journal 6. The hero defeated... returned to his friends. Lucia ponders the ending of the story. I just had to check to make sure there wasn't any other dialogue that I missed. Lucia's story has come to its end. Everyone at the Spook Shack has really gone above and beyond to help her out. Still, I can't shake the feeling that she's hinting at something. Hey, Belle, what do you think of the story? If the hero became a demon lord with the help of his friend, he can still return to the mortal realm. Ahem. What brought the hero back to himself was reason, emotion, and memories. That's what the story is about. But you seem more interested in the friend part? Only friends can help you. Only friends can help you find those. Friends do the magic. But the hero and demon lords are pretty similar, right? Courage and danger, they're really just a step apart. Perhaps one day the protagonist will once again fall into the abyss. But you have lots of friends, Lucia. With us here, you won't fall. Yeah, and we're not going to let you go, like certain things, or people. Is that so? Alright, if that's what you think, I'll believe so, Belle. The protagonists of the story will, with the help of their friends, forever and ever continue their adventurous journey as a hero carrying justice and courage in their heart. Hooray! For justice! And... nice. A full 200 polychrome. That's like, what, a master tape and a half? Anyway, it is 2 in the morning. Oh, hang on. Yoink. Hooray. And okay, we should probably, like, I don't necessarily know, like, I'm assuming that's when a dream remains unfinished because, you know, what else would it be? I can't, not really anywhere else. Also, don't ask me why we're stopping at Boo Box. Sure, hire you. Refresh. Refresh. You take the S ranks when you can. Aha! Adventure. Perfect. And we'll let you play out because I don't think we have you yet. Yeah, little guy. Alright, but... Game, why are we over here? What's the matter with you? Also, do I have to... Like, can we just teleport there? Just to confirm. Hey, would you look at that? It's exactly where I thought it was. We're able to see on Monato. Now the problem is, we don't have any return on investments, so we're just gonna have to go at it straight. On the plus side, there's enough. We only need a few more polygram for one more tent pole. All right, hands together. Hope at the very least we get a return on investment. Rub the hands together. Yeah. Just kind of blow it into the microphone. And please, some good luck, if you would be so kind. I know I still have some makeup drawings to do. We'll get there. Ah, bad luck. Skip. Yeah, that's not much, but it is at least one extra. But unfortunately, yeah, that's not really gonna work. Granted, I'm not by anything lucky, so that's probably you're not helping. But yeah, also this, however, that's good. Rippling Cerulean. We are now. I'm doing math. Hang on. I want to say. 70 pulls away from being able to just get Vivian's swimsuit. So that's fun. Eh, may as well. Hey. And again. Again. Alright, this time double A, but we don't need to worry about that. And bang buck. Alright, so you're for that. I mean, if I really need it. What? Oh. Hang on a second, I actually need these. I forget which ones I need, but I do need them. Alright, so how much is that gonna cost? 600. I got 20 of those. Maybe 20 of these. You know, a couple of these. And we're not gonna get the physicals. I wanna pull. No, be good. And talk to myself. Also, I'm just not like, okay, nice. Because like earlier when I was doing like the event that had ended with me like going to the beach with Vivian, yeah, for some reason it just kind of like, well, not for some reason, it put me in the beach outfit because that's the appropriate attire, but still. Ah, Proxy, you're finally here. Dr. Lydia said no one's allowed in during the consultation, so let's wait out here for now. And by the way, I'm probably not going to do this entirely on stream. I'm just going to start it up just to see what it's about. Or we can sneak in and give them a good scare. You can't do that. What's wrong with Itari? I forgot to tell you, but Itari's mental state hasn't been great since leaving the Hollow. I can only imagine, like, why. I bet it's because of all that cocoon in the Hollow. That's why she's been coming here regularly to the Echo Counseling Chamber. Isn't this an Exaltus base? Yeah, but after the Exaltus fell apart, this place ended up as a foreclosure. As part of the Hollow incident cleanup, Ports Lumex bought this place and turned it into a counseling clinic. They even brought in Dr. Lydia from the city. Sure, people may still feel uneasy about talking over their problems with a stranger, but hey, who cares? Having someone to share or what's on your mind with is never a bad thing. Exactly. If something's bothering you, talking it over with friends always makes it better. Still, she's been there forever. Wonder what they're talking about.
Sorry I'm late again, Dr. Lydia. I really am. Next time, I'll be sure to arrive on time.
Alright, well, you definitely sound out of breath.
It's all right, Itari. Relax. I'm not going to blame you.
I'm running out of water. Okay, more accurately, I'm out of water.
I'm worried that the treatment might be putting pressure on you, causing you to want to avoid it subconsciously. Could that be why you're late?
Anyway, I guess we're gonna take a look at Itari's therapy session.
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Because the Itari I know was always punctual. You only started being late after we began discussing the past, no? I can sense some resistance and discomfort in you. Especially when I suggested searching for some items related to the past, and we started slowly recalling memories together. Your discomfort seemed to intensify.
I'm sorry. Like you said, we must face the past in order to move on. We must clean the wound before it can heal. I did eventually find some items from my childhood.
Ooh,
Using them, I was able to recall the appearance of my family members.
that's nice.
But for some reason, I still subconsciously try to avoid it.
Have you considered not?
Perhaps it's not the truth you're afraid of, but fear itself. But from what I see, you're much braver than you realize. You're no longer alone. You have friends by your side.
Yeah, we may not be with you physically, but we are outside, so we're good.
Last week, you mentioned on Knock Knock that you'd bring some items from the past today, and that you hoped I could open them with you.
Yes, here they are.
All right, let's get started then. Let's hear what young Itari has to tell us.
So what exactly is the gameplay mechanic here? Meanwhile, on the other side...
I didn't expect her counseling to take so long.
Alright, well, it sounds like it just got started.
Let's go eavesdrop on their conversation. Aren't you curious what they're talking about?
Don't do that, Lucia.
Probably not a good idea. Talking with a psychiatrist is a very private thing.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's rude.
I see. Hey, Monato! Stop pulling me!
If I hadn't grabbed you, you'd already be lying there trying to listen under the door.
No, I would never.
Yes, you would. Just as Lucia is about to retort, she hears the furniture bumping and being dragged quickly across the floor or from the room downstairs.
Wait, did you hear that?
Itari? Itari! Wake up! Are you okay? Can you hear me?
Lydia's voice came from inside the room.
Hello? Is this Thorn Quarter Emergency Center? I have a female patient here who has fainted during a counseling session.
Lydia seems to have dialed an emergency call.
Not good. Quick, let's check on her.
Also, hang on, before we do anything, proxy outfit. And outfit accessories. I want to look at the hat. Hat! We're on story mode right now, so we can do this. She's having a mimir.
You must be Itari's friends, right? There's been an incident.
Yeah. Yeah, also, don't worry about the quick change.
What happened? Wasn't she supposed to be in a therapy session?
I'm not sure either. Today I asked Itari to bring some things from the past to help her recall her memories.
And
They
then...
were just some toys and miscellaneous items, and the session was going just fine. But then, Itari suddenly fainted. I just called for an ambulance, but all the hospitals said it would take a long time for them to arrive.
But all the hospitals? How many did you call? It sounds like you only had time to call one.
Doctor, the medical industry in Waifei Peninsula isn't so great. Usually a company would arrange for a vehicle when this sort of thing happens.
Ah,
It's okay. Thankfully, I have equipment that can monitor her condition.
convenient.
Can you give me a hand?
Sure. Everyone helps Dr. Lydia bring in the equipment and perform a preliminary diagnosis on Itari.
Preliminary diagnosis suggests emotional fluctuations triggered the part of her brain that was corrupted. She's fallen into a lucid coma, likely linked to what she went through in the hollow.
Lucid coma? So it's like she's stuck in some kind of nightmare? Does that mean she'll be okay after a good sleep?
That's one way to put it, but I don't know when or if the nightmare will end on its own. Forcing her to wake up could do more harm than good.
Ah. So it's time for a bit of a deep dive therapy session.
I'll keep an eye on her brainwave patterns, but we need to stabilize them first. Once they're steady, we can safely try medication to wake her up.
All right.
Try calling her name by her bedside. She might feel your presence and care, even in the nightmare.
Yeah, that rhymed, kind of.
But we don't know what kind of nightmare she's experiencing. So how can we comfort or call out to her? Is there another way to help stabilize her condition?
I don't suppose we can hook up Fairy to this machine, can we?
There is another way. My friend works at HIA. He manages a VR device that can simulate a person's mental landscape.
Oh, convenient that we just have that kind of technology in this city.
However, his research is too advanced, and the device is mostly reserved for elite agencies like the HSO.
Well, I just happen to know some people from HSO. Oh, so...
I also heard that their last collaboration with Section 6 experienced some unexpected issues.
Ah, so it's that. So it's that whole thing from way back when. Also, that was from a hacker.
Section 6? Not the most approachable group.
You say that.
Well, maybe I could...
And I'm not entirely sure what flavor this music is, but...
Yeah, regular folks like us don't exactly have those kinds of connections. I'll ask my friend who works at Porcelumex later.
Guys, I'm texting Miyabi right now.
Well, actually, I can...
Yeah, I don't even have a new Eridu citizen card. No fixed address, no ID. I'm just a nobody.
You don't have an ID?
Sorry to interrupt, everyone, but I can get in touch with a friend from Section 6.
A friend, or can you just get in touch with all of them?
Wait a sec. Am I missing something? Aren't you a proxy? How do you have friends in Section 6?
Long story, look up the Bringer incident.
I can understand knowing office staff from Sections 2 and 3, but a covert organization like Section 6? Wait, don't tell me you're actually a retired HSO agent.
No, nothing like that.
What? No, it's not that complicated. It's just a series of coincidences. Hold on, let me contact my friend from Section 6.
Alright, so Yanagi would probably be the best person to call here. After thinking it over, you send a message to a friend from Section 6 who hates working the most. Ah, never mind, we're calling up Haramasa. Much to your surprise, he shows up pretty quickly. Oh, wow, Waifei Peninsula is so far away. But the weather feels... Let's see. Alright. Also, Zane! What are you doing here? VR Dream Terminal. Yeah, everyone just... Psychological treatment. Remember... to make you... come back to the echo chamber. His brow was furrowed tight like she was caught in a terrible nightmare. Alright, can you hear me? No response, still lost at her nightmare, deaf to the world around her. Alright. Haramasa! What's up? Long time no see, Proxy. Long time no see, Haramasa. I brought a buddy from HIA with me. Already filled him in, and he's more than willing to help out. Hello, I am a researcher with HIA. You can call me Zane. Hey, Senior, you actually came? Of course, when my junior sister's in trouble, I've got to be here to help. Here, this is the D version of the VR simulation and test model. It can capture brainwave signals and perfectly sync them inside the terminal. Is it okay for us to use? Don't worry, you should thank Haramasa for handling the authorization. And without him, I wouldn't have been able to bring this internal gear out. Alright, granted, I'm pretty sure I've definitely heard this guy's voice before, but I think it's funnier if I go with Ninjago voice Zane. Also, that's why I have Ninjago of all things popped in my head. No need to thank me, saving lives comes first. But if you really want to thank me... whispering. Proxy, that doctor you mentioned on Knock Knock, the one who writes fake sick notes, is this the guy? Hey, didn't you say saving lives is priority? Hey, saving me matters too, you know, my dear Proxy. Deputy Chief Yanagi just called, and I lied that I was at the hospital. Huh? What's the matter, Mr. Asaba? Dealing with some mental troubles? To be honest, Doctor, I've been carrying so much pressure inside. I'd like to give you a consultation, but things are a bit tricky right now. Patient Itari has already fainted. It won't take much of your time. Just sign my sick leave note, and my biggest source of stress, work, will be taken care of. Haramasa left happily with his sick note, while Zane, with Lydia's help, set up the VR equipment and successfully synced it with Itari's brainwave signals. Hooray! All set. All set, everyone. Installation setup complete. I've already filled in my junior and Mr. Wise about the external data monitoring. I'm already connected to the system, so I'll be supporting you all from out here. Now, just put on this VR device and you'll be able to enter Itari's dream. You sure this will be okay? Relax, this isn't some sketchy DIY rig. I built this machine myself, and it's HIA certified. Chief Miyabi, he from Section 6, and Ishwan Shifu of Yunquei Summit couldn't stop praising it. It nearly held up against the toughest test they threw at it. Okay, so this is the guy from the Ishwan character demo. The one where she fought Miyabi. So I will instead actually try and switch over to his voice if I can remember it. And I did watch the thing again recently, so I should remember it. Just syncing some dream data, nothing to worry about. Or as they say around here, easy peasy. Well, you ready? Time to strut your stuff in the dream world. All right, send me into the dream. Yeah, this feels like an off-stream kind of thing. Brainwave data successfully synchronized. You'll now enter Itari's dream. Oh, this is definitely something I should have been doing a lot sooner. Let's pick the dream area. Let's pick the first dream area. Everyone enters Itari's dream and finds themselves in the outer ring. While puzzled, Lucia notices Big Daddy surrounded by ethereals. Better help him out first. Hit confirm when you're ready to roll. Not entirely sure how she knows who Big Daddy is, but...
Hold on. Why is she dreaming about the outer ring?
Never mind that. I think I just saw a red wild boar.
Don't say it like that. That's the leader of the Sons of Caledon, Big Daddy.
All right. Stop. All right. All right. So you have animation. You are just like that. I don't even think that's A-posing. Oh, never mind. You do have movement. It's just hard to see. You're just stiff.
We can't let him break in no matter what. Watch the fight. Get ready.
Looks like they're totally swarmed by ethereals. Let's help them out. After all this fighting, we still haven't taken down even one of them? But Big Daddy made it look so easy just now.
So is it because we're too weak?
No way, right? Big Daddy's super strong, but we're not that weak.
Yeah.
Ah, I see now. It's because Big Daddy's a Thyran. Only Thyrans can defeat ethereals.
Both of you are Thyrans.
You can't just revoke my Thyran card because I got beat by these ethereals? Yeah.
Lucia, why don't you check what you have on your head and rethink that statement?
Yeah.
Sorry. I forgot Monato and I are Thyrans too. Even a genius ethereal researcher like myself has no idea why.
Hold up. Look over there.
Where are we looking? What, they're attacking each other?
The ethereal we couldn't defeat, no matter how many times we tried, was easily taken down by one of its own kind.
An ethereal? Fighting another ethereal? I must be dreaming.
I mean...
We've been dreaming this whole time. Wait, ethereal fighting ethereal? Dreaming? I have an idea.
Alright, Lucia, big brain moment.
What idea?
It's known that both Big Daddy and ethereals can defeat other ethereals, but we cannot. So, what is it that both Big Daddy and ethereals have in common that we don't?
They're a part of the dreamscape.
I got it.
Yeah, I know it too.
They're both beings from the dream world.
Big Daddy and the ethereals are both stronger than us. I meant they're both from the dream world. Yeah.
Yeah.
I suspect that no external force can directly destroy this place. Only beings in the dream world can inflict harm on each other. As Dr. Lydia said, we have to face the inner demons ourselves. The fears in Idhari's dream can only be defeated by herself.
Well, isn't that just a pickle?
Maybe we can use this principle to try and tame ethereals and train them to defeat other ethereals.
Alright, well, you had me, then you lost me.
Tame ethereals. One of my teachers used to say dream big, but this feels a little too big.
Yeah, we're just going to ignore the whole chestnut thing from earlier, because I think that happens after this.
Sure, we can try. And maybe die trying in the process. But how are we going to tame them?
How are we going to tame them, Mayhem?
Let me give it a try first. Oh, chosen ethereal, reveal your true power before me.
It sounds convincing, but will it really work?
By the pact you've made with me, Lucia, I command you, sit!
Upon hearing Lucia's command, the ethereal freezes in place and sits down obediently. Oh!
Good, that's it, just like that.
Even if it's just a dream, this is still unbelievable.
I mean, dream logic, do whatever you want.
Trust me, I know ethereals. You should give it a try too. Tell it to stand up.
This is so embarrassing. Do we really have to say lines like this?
There's nothing else we can do. Let's give it a try.
I mean, you could just try saying stand up.
Oh, chosen ethereal, please show me your true power.
Ha!
Huh? Do we really have to say it like that? Oh, chosen ethereal, please show me your true power?
I feel you, Monato. I really do.
By the pact, I, Bell, command you. Stand up.
By the pact, I, Komono Monato, command you. Please stand up.
Would the real ethereal please stand up? The ethereal sits still and doesn't react to the command. Instead, it turns its head towards Lucia.
See? Like I thought. It doesn't listen to me or the proxy at all.
I don't really get it, Lucia. Why would the ethereal in Itari's dream listen to you?
I mean, her whole buff is like dream state or whatever.
I don't know either. Wait, could it be that she read the ethereal fantasy I wrote? Maybe it left an impression that made her think I could actually tame them?
I'm getting eepy.
Seems to be the only explanation.
I mean, again, dream logic.
So, that's the kind of fantasy you're writing.
No way. Well, since we've tamed the ethereal, let's have it help us defeat the enemies in the dream.
Alright. Pet the cat. Because she's needy. Okay, so we'll do light nap. Alright, so how many of these are there? Okay, 4 stories, 5 combats. And I'm assuming that's the same across these, like all 3. And there's about a week left. So if I do, so running through each of them every night, I should get it done. Because yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to do it like on, I'm definitely not probably not going to be doing this on stream. This is probably going to be an off-stream affair. Because I do have a plan for Tuesday. But at the very least, we will do the first, like, combat. Check enemy monster stats and skill info here. Check the stats and skills of your deployed partner here. Command your monster buddies and start your first battle. Machine, organic, ethereal. Looking at the stream replay. Hang on, is this Pokemon? You can select 1 skill used per turn. Choose a skill. Select a suitable target, then click that skill again to cast it. Hold a skill to view. So control monster's movements. Find best use your skill. Restore energy. Consume energy. From weak to strong. Choose 1 skill per turn. Press. Turn-based combat. But, so we can.
The power of perfect timing.
What? Skill 1 restore energy. Now, unleash skill 2. Mark.
Go on the attack.
Press triangle when the indicator lights up the outer edges for better result.
Perfect timing.
Up. Damn it.
Just like that!
That's the power of perfect timing.
Up. How dare you? You know what?
Have yourself a nightmare!
Yeah, ethereal based wipeout. Light nap battle. We've acquired a new partner, Frenzy Maniac. And 30, whatever that is. Yeah, this is absolutely and suddenly we're here. Okay, I do enjoy the slightly distorted theme of the Outer Ring playing. Box signed Caesar. Among something good. Should we open it? Hey, you know what? We're in a dream. It's fine. I have a bunch of girly comic books that make anyone blush. Tsundere Rescue Center, The Hollow Princess's Daily Disasters, but my imaginary boyfriend came to life. Not entirely sure how. Yeah, not entirely sure how Idhari knows about that, but whatever. It's probably just a poorly kept secret. It worked! I can't believe we can actually control ethereal battles now. Huh? That was your idea. Why is it still so hard to believe? Well, it's not like I've ever actually done it before. Sure, I've imagined hundreds of times, but this is my first real battle. Wait a moment, young ones. I must express my deepest gratitude for helping our Caledon convoy fend off those enemies. Caledon? Convoy? Ah, my memory's slipping. We go by the Sons of Caledons now. We're a logistics trading convoy out in the Outer Ring, and I'm Big Daddy, the leader of the crew. So, Big Daddy, do you know what happened? All we know is that the hollow in the Outer Ring has expanded, and Pompeii has already taken its convoy to investigate. I never expected to see an ethereal outside the hollow. The first time I spotted one, I thought I just breathed in too much exhaust fumes on my morning drive. An ethereal appears outside the hollow? Now that you mention it, I just remembered the place we were fighting was definitely outside the hollow. So it really was a dream. Even the hollows aren't the same. After the Outer Ring hollow anomaly, swarms of ethereals poured out of the Lake Legion to Blazewood. Their screams are driving me insane. I'm starting to hear them even when they're not here. When they're not there. Just as Andron finished speaking, terrifying roars of ethereals suddenly echoed from nearby. Oh snap, I think I just heard an ethereal again. Must be in my imagination. It's not your imagination. It's an attack! Everyone, to arms! Don't let them set foot in Blazewood! Young ones, more ethereals are charging. Hang the outskirts of Blazewood. Could you lend us your strength once again? Don't worry, I'm all in. Got new commands in Frenzied Maniac. DPS single target. Use them use them wisely, defeat enemy more effectively. Here you can check your companion's skills and their corresponding effects. In the companion database, alright, you open up the Pokedex. Alright, guess we're gonna confirm the squad. So 2 ethereals, 1 ethereal, 1 machine. Alright, we'll do this, then we're gonna back out. Marks can increase damage dealt to enemies. Support ethereal skills can apply marks to enemies, while DPS ethereals can consume marks to trigger an aftershock. Ethereal counters mechanical counters bio, and bio counters ethereal. When attacking monsters, deal increased damage. Yes, I know how type advantages work. You attack according to their action bar. Press L3. Let's switch targets. Everyone shouldn't be right. Need a successful counter. Marks increase damage taken.
Warmed up and ready to go.
Yeah.
You'll get another shot.
I keep forgetting. Frenzy Maniac skill can have removed marks to trigger a follow-up attack.
You lost for one reason. You're weak.
Yeah, single target, my A. Okay, why do you get to attack multiple times, huh?
Try this move.
Try this on for size.
Alright, just barely did that. Yay. And now we have another new partner. Confirmed. Can I leave the dream yet? Please, I want to end stream. See Lucia's new friend. Also,
I'm at.
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
I want to get cinema.
Man is iron, right?
Where we numbers we
I shall follow your orders.
Yeah, if I'm gonna wander around Dream Blaze Wood. Dream Tumbleweed. Okay, if I talk to Lucia, will I... Can someone take care of this little brat Caesar? Up there. Is that a motorcycle? That's my beloved bike, Carrot, and that... it's all that big daddy brought back. He snuck a twist on my... I throw it and send it flying back. Right on Steel Tusk's head. What a headache. How am I supposed to get down from there? Suspicious books. Marked with Night Horror Sigil. One of them holds a clue. Raising Ethereal in the Hollow. Night Emissary Story of Season. The Ethereal. Little Girl's Guide to Well. The novel tells the story of a girl called the Night Emissary who stumbles into the Hollow and, by forming a bond with Theo, the companions gradually challenges the four Lords of the Hollow. So, Pokemon, got it. Looks like Harry must have peeked at Lucia's fantasy novel. No wonder the ethereals in her dreams seemed see her as some kind of master ethereal trainer. If I talk to Lucia, then I'm gonna have to keep going. Fine. One more, but that's it. Hey, Belle, check it out! I named my ethereal buddy. From now on, he'll be called... It's called Tiny Tiki. What do you mean by... What do you mean by tiny? What do you mean by Tiki? That's totally a pet's name. No way, that's my buddy's name. Hey, Mato, weren't you supposed to be helping Big Daddy and the others sort through the damaged cargo? Yeah, I just finished cleaning up. Then some piece of work showed up at the corner. Some piece of work? A fierce-looking, massive guy with bulging muscles. He was talking with his underlings about the state of the Outer Ring Hollow. I can hardly imagine Monato describing someone else like that. Whoever it is, let's go take a look. He seemed to know something about the Hollow anomaly. Could it be? Get to me a real piece of work. The engine revs and a familiar figure hops off the motorcycle.
Oh? The Vanquishers are back. Boss Pompeii. No problems in the Hollow, I hope.
Nice to see you again, Pompeii.
Don't worry. If I ever fell to an ethereal, the Vanquishers would have no business claiming the title of Overlord Gang.
Well, we know for a fact that is wrong.
At the moment, it looks like the Outer Ring Hollow isn't expanding on its own. Parts of it are connected to Hollow Zero. That's what's causing the expansion. Speaking of, we rescued this girl near the edge of the Hollow. Do you know her? You all right, little lady? We're in a safe place now.
So that explains how Itari knows about this place.
Sir. I've rested well along the way. Huh? Belle? Monato? Lucia?
What's up?
Let me confirm first. Itari, do you remember what happened earlier?
All I remember is being in Dr. Lydia's office. We talked about my childhood, and then we went through some of my old things.
Okay, so, yeah, this is the lucid part of the lucid coma.
I started to feel dizzy, and when I woke up again, I was outside the Outer Ring Hollow. I could hear the echoes of my parents' voices. I wanted to investigate some things about my parents, but more and more ethereals emerged from the Hollow. I had to fight my way out, and in the end, Pompeii's squad saved me.
Okay, but how do you know about Pompeii and the Vanquishers?
So am I dreaming?
Yeah.
Ethereals are appearing outside the Hollow, and you still don't think it's a dream? to walk out of the sea and invade New Eridu to believe it?
Yeah, do we need to get Nondescript Blizzard involved?
Wait a minute. If I'm dreaming, then why are you all here?
Science, don't worry about it.
Because we received the guidance of the night horror.
Nah.
We entered your dream by synchronizing your brain signals through a VR device.
You entered my dream?
Yeah, sorry if this is an invasion of privacy.
Yes. Now that I think about it, entering your dream without permission was a bit disrespectful to your privacy. But it was an urgent matter.
It's okay. I'm really happy that you went this far for me. So the thing I saw earlier, which felt like a memory, was that something you brought in as well?
A memory?
Hmm?
Yes. When I met Pompeii, it seemed like some childhood memories really started coming back to me.
Oh?
Belle, I've also captured some fragments, and the data suggests these are real memories.
Okay. But a fragment of Itari's memory data extracted from the VR terminal. It records the moment when Itari woke up outside the Outer Ring Hollow, seeing Pompeii and Morris calling out to her. And can I oh, didn't know you can click on the stick to actually get it fixed. POV, you're the fries at the bottom of the bag.
Real memories? Could you show us?
The VR device begins playing a memory from Itari's point of view.
Aren't we heading back to Blazewood? Why are you turning your back towards... I just saw a young girl by the edge of the hollow. A young girl? Wait, why is there a little octopus tyrant girl lying there? Hey, kid. You okay?
Mom. Dad. Still at the Darkwater Research Center.
A soft murmur from young Itari echoes in the scene.
It's all right, kid. I'll take you to find your family.
The memory ends there.
So, does this mean Pompeii saved Itari back then?
Well, what else could it mean?
Let's not talk about that for now. Itari, we really hope you can wake up soon.
I understand your concern, but thanks to this dream, I finally remembered something about my parents. I'm afraid that if I wake up, I'll forget again.
Okay, well, fair, but also we all literally just recovered that memory.
My memories of my parents have always been fragmented. I really want to know what happened to them.
Wait, the readings are showing fluctuations in her mental stability, with many discordant frequencies attempting to push you out of the dream.
Well, that's rude.
I think it's best if you follow her lead.
Sorry to interrupt, but another ethereal just breached through and is about to attack Blazewood.
Thank you, Andron.
This just never ends.
It really doesn't. Be with Itari in the dream. I think we should respect Itari's wishes. After all, boosting her mental stability is the only way we'll have a chance to wake her up. Sorry, I feel like my selfish decision has caused you all a lot of trouble. No, it's fine. Yeah, when you have the chance to look back and face your past, I even want to resolve those lingering knots in their heart. I'm sorry, but I've always cared about what happened to my parents. All I remember from back then and is them leaving by boat and never returning. As I began to recover my forgotten memories in the dream, things about my parents' past gradually became clearer. It feels like, hey, the deeper I dig, the more ethereals come after me, trying to devour and corrupt me. No way! The night emissary will wipe out every ethereal born from these discordant frequencies. What do you say, Proxy? Let's wipe out Itari's nightmares together! Let's go. Time to fight. One more and then we'll... Okay, never mind. We're gonna call it there. plus side. Yay. Nope. Nope. Okay, so I was right. 3 things, 6 bits of story and combat, and then 6 extra additional challenges. That is gonna be something I should probably do it on stream, but I also shouldn't, but I should. It's just kind of a whole thing. Anywho, that will be all for tonight. But so YouTube, thanks for watching the VOD. If you enjoyed it, please like it and also subscribe because numbers help people or something. And yeah, I'll catch you next time, YouTube. Later.